Hello and welcome to my channel. Today I'm drawing a Gravity Falls Summerween picture. Now, if you don't know what Summerween is, basically it's Gravity Falls' excuse to do a Halloween episode, despite the fact that the course of the show only takes place during the course of a summer, so obviously they wouldn't be able to do Halloween. However, in universe, the residents of Gravity Falls love Halloween so much, they celebrate it twice a year. Which, honestly, I think we should start doing because that sounds fun. Which is why I'm drawing this picture now. Because even though summer is almost over, I felt it made sense to draw a picture like this in summer. I was thinking of waiting until October to draw a picture like this, but I figured it is a Summerween picture, which is in summer, so why not draw it now? Okay, but before we go any further with the picture, you're probably wondering where I've been all this time. Well, it first started because I was kind of feeling burnt out and I didn't really want to work on pictures because I didn't really have anything that I wanted to draw, and the way I was doing videos was kind of like not very fun, and so I was just feeling really burnt out and I didn't have any ideas, and so I was just taking a break. But then I went to camp for a week, so I couldn't work on it then, obviously. And then, I actually don't know how many weeks it's been since I last uploaded a video, so I'm not entirely sure what all of the reasons are. And then I was working on a video, which was this video, and then it was like almost done, but then I got this sore throat. I don't know if you can tell, but like my voice is still kind of scratchy sounding, so sorry about that. Or maybe it just sounds normal, because I feel like my throat is always kind of scratchy when I make videos, because I don't usually talk that much. So I guess I have a weak voice. And yeah, just random excuses, I'm sorry. But I'm back now, and yeah, moving on. So to come back, I figured I would draw something that I really like to draw, and hopefully you guys like it when I draw, which is obviously Gravity Falls. This picture was pretty fun to draw, and I don't know why, but I just really enjoy drawing Gravity Falls pictures. The show is just like crazy, so there's a lot of ideas and stuff, so it just inspires me a lot. And I just enjoy the show, so it makes me want to draw it, you know? I kind of want to draw like a picture themed around each episode, kind of like how this one is, themed around the Summerween episode. I think that would be fun. I also have seen other artists do this thing where they take like a screenshot of a show and then they like redraw it in their style. I think that would be really cool, especially with Gravity Falls, because the style is like very different from mine. So if you'd like to see me do something like that, let me know. It's funny, I kind of hated the style of Gravity Falls when I first started watching it, because I mean, it's kind of ridiculous, and obviously it's like very different from my style, which is what I like. So I kind of wasn't a fan. It was a little bit hard to watch at first, but now I actually like the style. Would I ever draw in that style? Probably not, but I don't hate it now. So my idea when drawing this picture was that I kind of wanted to take that scene where at the end they're in the convenience store and they're being chased by the Summerween Trickster, and I wanted to like kind of make it a little bit scarier than it actually is in the show. Not necessarily scary for us as the people looking at the picture, but like scary for them experiencing it, you know? In the show, like, yeah, they're like scared or whatever, there's a monster after them, but like it just doesn't seem like they're that scared, you know? So I kind of wanted it to be like they're like fearing for their lives because it's gonna eat them, you know? I don't know. Either way, I think it turned out pretty cool. I was trying to think of ways to make the Summerween Trickster look, I guess, scarier than just his like blobby self. So I changed like his hands and feet and made them more like claw-like and less of just like normal hands and feet like he actually has. I gave him this like super long tongue because for some reason when I think of like monster that's supposed to be scary, I always imagine them with like this weirdly long tongue. I was gonna add like spikes or something sticking out of his back, but I ended up making the picture pretty close, so you didn't see much of him anyway, so it doesn't really matter. And then I put him in this pose of like they're hiding behind a random cardboard box, and then it's like behind them and they're like, is it gonna see us? And it gives me like Jurassic Park vibes where it's like sneaking around the corner kind of thing. I don't know. That's just the idea I had. I don't know why I do the things that I do. I tried to make the place look kind of accurate. Like, the shelf was inspired by a shelf that's like actually in the store, and what they're wearing is what they're wearing when they get there and stuff. Little details that like don't really matter, but I like the continuity of, so I did it.
Running, tried to hide away. Can you hear? War is coming, beckoning our fate. This is the day that we stand up. This is the day we fight. We'll take our pace, we won't give in. Our victory is in sight. Only a sword in our hand, but we enter the lion's den. We're not waiting for a war. We bring the war to them. We bring the war to them.
I actually really like the way the Summerween Trickster turned out. I don't know, I think he looks cool. I also really like the way I drew Mabel's hands. Sometimes you just like can't draw hands, like you draw one 10 different times and it still doesn't look right, and sometimes you just draw a hand once and it looks perfect the first time, and that's what happened with Mabel's hands. I just like drew them once and they looked great and I was like, yes, perfect. Because if you're not an artist, you might not understand, but you probably heard other artists say this before. Hands are really difficult to draw for some reason. They have no right being such a problem child. But sometimes they're super easy and you just like draw one real quick and it's like perfect. So yeah, I liked that. And then I also really liked the shading. So I tried this thing where I used color shadows instead of shadows that are just specific for that certain color, like just a darker version. I used shadows that were purple because the original picture is very like, or the original scene in the show, the colors are very like purpley and stuff, and I thought that looked really cool, and so I wanted to kind of keep that. So I used a purple to shade with, and I think it turned out looking pretty cool. I also used like purpley highlights. So yeah, those are just a few things about the picture that I like personally. Let me know what your favorite part is, or if you like the way it turned out. Another thing that I think turned out cool is the like slime or like saliva of his. I wasn't sure if I was gonna do like blood or something, and I decided to just do like the green slimy stuff because that's actually what was in the episode. However, I did add a bit of blood like splatted on his mask to just like add that little bit in. Anyways, let me know what you think of the picture. I think it turned out pretty well and was a good one to come back on. Let me know if you have any ideas of things you'd like to see me draw, and thanks for watching!